We are tracking breaking news this hour. Protests are underway at Columbia University after a student was reportedly detained by ICE agents inside a campus residential building. This was the view over the campus about an hour ago. You can see large groups of people gathering and marching. It remains unclear if these are Columbia students or people associated with the university. Of course, all of this is happening after Columbia's acting president sent an email to students about this incident. In it, she says in part that federal agents made misrepresentations about searching for a missing person to gain entry into the residential hall building early this morning. Tracking this story, NBC News correspondent Valerie Castro. So, Valerie, to start, what have we learned about what happened, and do we have any insight into who this student is?
Yes, Zinkley. So a lot of the details are still coming together. We do have that letter from Columbia's acting president saying that this happened early this morning, around 6:30 this morning, that federal agents allegedly made their way into the building, and Columbia University says that they were misrepresenting themselves, saying that they were there to search for a, quote, missing person. The university is still working to gather more information, but Department of Homeland Security has issued a statement. They say that ICE agents arrested Elmina Agayeva. She's a student from Azerbaijan. DHS says that her student visa from 2016 was terminated after failing to attend classes. DHS says that the arresting officers were let into the building by the building manager and her roommate. What's unclear in all of this is that if there was any sort of warrant that was issued or any warrant that was presented in order to gain entry into the building, in order to arrest the student. Governor Kathy Hochul, New York Governor Kathy Hochul, she was at another event earlier today. She was asked about this incident. Take a listen to what she had to say.
With respect to Columbia, the details are still unfolding, but if they went into college housing, student housing, that requires a warrant. And I want to know if they had a warrant, what the conditions of that arrest were, and we're still looking for more information. But to misrepresent who they are.
So again, we're still waiting to find out more about what happened. DHS in that statement, they also said that the student has no pending appeals or applications with DHS, so it's unclear what her status was in the country. We have reached out to her attorney, still waiting to get back any comment for that.
Certainly a developing situation, but hopefully more information comes. Valerie Castro, thank you.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.